What is going on, vinyl community? Joan here, back with the vinyl update. And I haven't been here for a while. I've been watching videos, very small bit, because I have had a lot in school, and that's basically it. I have had a lot in school. I haven't been able to listen to vinyl, not much at all. I haven't watched YouTube videos, not much at all, and I haven't been able to make videos. But now I'm actually here, and I've got 3 records to show you today. So that's fun. The reason that I don't have more records, which I probably usually would have, is because I'm actually saving up money for a bunch of stuff. Firstly, I'm saving to a festival coming up in June called Sweden Rock, with bunch of great bands this year. They have Mötley Crüe, Def Leppard / Toto, even though Toto isn't Toto, but Toto, Judas Priest, and a sweet band called Heat, which is awesome. So those ones I'm saving up for firstly, and then I'm actually saving to trip to the US next summer. No, in the fall. I'm saving up money for a trip to the US this fall, for like flight ticket, because I hopefully can live at my family with my family there, but I'm going by myself then, so I have to save up money for flight ticket there. That's quite a lot actually. Maybe not for most people, for me it's quite a lot. But anyway, the background playing is Black Sabbath's Master of Reality. I'm sure you have heard this one. Great album. That's playing in the background. So we're gonna just jump right into the album, starting off with an album from 1984. This is on, you can see here, Vertigo, with the Spaceship label. This is Dio's The Last in Line. Ronnie James Dio, famous from Black Sabbath and from Dio, his own solo career. I mean, the song We Rock, it's such a good opening track. When you start and you hear the drums, when I listened to it like the first 3 times, all the 3 times I thought I had 45 RPM on, because it's so fast, and then I realized it isn't. It's just freaking fast drums, and it's awesome. I like this album all the way through. Hadn't listened to it before I bought it. I hadn't listened a lot to Dio at all. I listened to Holy Diver, of course, this song, and Rainbow in the Dark, and Afraid to Shoot Strangers, and yeah, basically those. But this album is freaking amazing. I like every track on it, and I got it really cheap. I got it for $4 or $5. 4 or 5 bucks, 40 Swedish crowns, and it's just in awesome condition. This is the inner sleeve, really cool looking inner sleeve there, and then we have some pictures of Dio and his musicians on the back side. And if we take a look at the record, sadly it is, I would grade like VG plus, no, I would grade VG plus. The album is like sort of near mint, except for the fact that it got a little like split down on the lower got it split on the lower seam. I can't talk today. But it isn't like a split from the record. It's just that the glue doesn't like sit anymore. So I just have to glue. I have to glue this. It's just that all I have to do. So I wouldn't consider that like broken. Dio's Last in Line, great album. I've listened to it a lot, and I freaking love it. The second album we're going to talk about is one of the first heavy metal albums I ever owned on CD then, and now I actually got it on vinyl. This is Ozzy Osbourne's Bark at the Moon. Great album, This was, as I said, first heavy metal album I ever owned, and that was mainly the reason why I picked it up. It was pretty cheap too, also around $4 or $5, and this is not in great condition, but I figured it was really cheap, and it isn't that bad that I can't listen to it. It isn't super good. It sounds a bit like clunky. Yeah. But Ozzy Osbourne's Bark the Moon. This is from 1983. It's a Dutch pressing, and as you can see here, the song Center of Eternity is called Forever on the some of the European pressings. This is one of them, and it's also blue and like whitish yellow here instead of, I think it's orange, and yeah, it's something orange shade. This is blue and white/yellow, and this is actually on the Epic label. Here's the inner sleeve picture of Ozzy and his musicians, and here is the lyrics. This is actually the first album without Randy Rhoads on guitar, so let me see, is it... I'm really bad at this, but I think it's Jack Yeeey on the... let me see here. Yeah. That's what, yeah, Jack Yeeey, guitars and backing vocals. So that must be then Randy Rhoads' replacement. Standard Epic label. Really good album, as I said. I don't know if it's actually super good or it's just me having like nostalgic memories of it, but I think it's pretty good. I really like the song Center of Eternity, or Forever as it's called here. Now you see it, now you don't. Rock and Roll Rebel. The title track is great too, but Ozzy Osbourne's Bark at the Moon. Okay, so here's an album that I don't think I've shown it in a video before. I might have. I've thought about doing it like 5 times, but I don't think I've done it, so I'm gonna show it now anyway. And if I already have shown it, then... and that's too bad, basically. Here's Aerosmith's Permanent Vacation from 1987. This is from 1987? As I said, why did I say that twice? Aerosmith's Permanent Vacation 1987. Geffen Records. This is their... I would call it their main comeback album. I know they did like Done with Mirrors, and I think there was one before that too. But this is like real comeback album for them, containing Do Looks Like a Lady, Ragdoll, Magic Touch. Those are probably my favorites of this album, and it's such a good album. Really like it. I had to own it because I really like the song Ragdoll. It's just... it's a sing-alongy. I don't know if that's even a word, but Aerosmith's Permanent Vacation from 1987. Really good album. I wanted it for a while, and I got this very cheap too. I think it also was $5 or something. So Aerosmith's Permanent Vacation, great album. And then we're going over to an album that I've wanted to own for a very long time. Basically since I bought my first album by this band, which was in, yeah, maybe 2 years ago. And the album I'm talking about is Mötley Crüe's Girls, Girls, Girls. Also 1987. This is on Elektra. And this is such a good album. Can't even begin. It's like, it's their fourth album, and the same lineup, awesome, like better lyrics and just raw power, typical 80s glam metal, glam rock, some sleaze-ish. This is a follow-up to Theater of Pain from 1985, and this is like the next to last good album by Mötley Crüe, basically. So they released Dr. Feelgood after this, and then they split up. They released a self-titled album with another singer. Don't remember his name right now. I don't like that album, or I liked that album, but not as a Mötley Crüe album. And then Vince got back, and they recorded like 3 super bad albums and 1 okay album, or 2 super bad and 1 okay. I don't really know. The 1 okay album is Saints of Los Angeles. And then they released 2 singles, one called Sex, which is okay, and one called All Bad Things, just released a couple of days ago, and that's utter shit in my opinion. But this has some good songs on it. It got Wild Side, Girls, 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 Bad Boy Boogie, Nona, which is awesome, Something for Nothing, Jailhouse Rock Live, which is a cover of the Elvis song, and that is a fast track. Jesus Christ. But if we take a look at Inner Sleeve, here's the inner sleeve with the band and some strippers in the background, and then we have lyrics here. It's in a polyliner inner sleeve, which you know I love. And then we have the typical Electra label, red and black, and it's such a good album. I wanted it for a while, as I said, and I mean, the cool thing about Mötley Crüe is that they basically kept a constant lineup, apart from the self-titled album without, I think it was without both Tommy Lee and Vince Neil. I'm not quite sure about the Tommy Lee thing, but I'm 100% sure that Vince Neil wasn't on it, because I mean, he's the singer. Other than that, they basically kept a steady like lineup all from the beginning and to now. So hopefully, if I'm going to Sweden Rock, I'll be able to see these guys in the summer. Even though Vince Neil has gained some weight, and I mean, in my opinion, Nicky Six is the only guy in the band still rocking. But Mötley Crüe's Girls, 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 great album, freaking love it. And that was basically it for this video. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, it will be not as much videos as I usually do this, like the coming months, because I have a lot in school, trust me, and I'm also saving money, so I tried before this to keep up like once every week or 2 a week, maybe 1 every 5 days basically. But now it will probably be like 1 every 2 weeks or something, because I just don't have the time. But I really like to do these, and I hopefully will be back pretty soon. Have an awesome day. Bye.